this family is known for publicity stunts. I actually don't believe a lot of what they do anymore. I think a lot of it is fabricated, like I said, and for publicity. But I actually do think she was in love. I think part of it is business and part of it is in love. I think she fell in love and then they were like, everyone, welcome to the special reading. So I have been breaking down the different members of the Kardashian family. I can't remember how I started with, but I'm going to have some cards above here if you're watching on YouTube, going through the different ones. If you're watching on Instagram, in my playlist you'll see the different videos that I have. So today I'm going to be talking about Kourtney Kardashian. She's an Aries, and she's actually, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, if I'm allowed to have a favorite, but she's my favorite, even though usually I don't get along with Aries in real life. She is, because to me she stayed the most authentic, and she was actually the reason why I used to watch the show for the longest time. I stopped watching because I was listening to this podcast called Behind the Velvet Rope, and Janice Dickinson was on it. She was like, yeah, I watch the Kardashians, but there's only so much time I can watch people eat. I was like, that's exactly it. It also became too overproduced and too fake for me, and just the whole bodies, like the bodies are fake, face is fake, everything's fake. And it's not like putting on makeup, extra stuff, it's like injecting yourself and that's your prerogative, you want to do it, but I'm not into, if you want to do like plastic surgery, that's your prerogative, but looking a certain way is just not for me. So that's why I stopped watching it. Anywho, so Kourtney Kardashian is one of my favorites because of that. To me, she stayed the most authentic to herself. Even though I feel like her wellness brand is kind of piggybacking off of Gwyneth Paltrow's. You know, what do they not piggyback off of? Really, this family. I do appreciate their hustle, and I appreciate that they work hard, even though sometimes they're being caught in a few different lies. I like to see good, because we all have good and evil within us, and it's nice to see the positive too, not just to gang up on a particular family or person or somebody in the public eye. So I pulled up her past, present and future. Before I do, I just want to remind you this is alleged, it's intuitive based, it's not fact based, so please don't treat it as such. I'm usually pretty accurate, doesn't mean that I'll be accurate here. If I am, you'll see it posted, and I post my accuracies every week or so. Okay, so per past, I got karma. There's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in the current. So I feel with King of Cups, doesn't necessarily have to be past life. It could be like a past situation in her life. It could represent that kind of energy. It could be a metaphor. And for King of Cups, death and rebirth, and the Chariot. Okay, to me it is a metaphor because I feel like she thought that Scott, and I did a video about this before on my Instagram, so if you're watching on YouTube, check in my Instagram. In the Dropbox I put my Instagram, so check out my videos. I did a prediction about Scott and Kourtney. I don't remember fully what I predicted, I have to go back and look at it. But I really feel like Scott, she thought Scott was her soulmate, and when she discovered that he wasn't to her, death and rebirth and the Chariot, she decided to move on with her life, almost like instantaneously. I didn't really watch it at this time, so I don't know, I didn't really watch the show at this time when they were breaking up, so I'm not sure if that played out on camera. A lot of what plays out on camera is very fabricated in my opinion, because a lot has happened to them that they don't show, like their surgeries. I'm like, you don't show them recovering from surgeries, you don't show them going to get surgeries. I mean, they showed Botox and stuff, but like minor surgeries, not like liposuction, which Kanye has admitted that they get, you know, Rob has admitted that they get. So I feel like there's a lot of secrets that they don't show. But anyway, with deepening, her present moment, deepening, once you're on earth for enough times, your soul will begin to long for non-grasping, detachment and surrender. They bring the peace of God. So I have a strong feeling she's very, very in love with Travis. And in the beginning I was like, I feel like this is kind of a publicity stunt, because this family is known for publicity stunts. I actually don't believe a lot of what they do anymore. I think a lot of it is fabricated, like I said, and for publicity. But I actually do think she was in love. I think part of it is business and part of it is in love. I think she fell in love, and then they were like, okay, how can we monetize this? Because Two of Wands, King of Swords, and Page of Cups, he came out of almost nowhere. And I saw like a story, I don't know if it's true or not, I just saw this, but I saw the story that the ex-wife of Travis Barker said that they used to date, and that's very interesting. Kim and him used to date, and I was like, I couldn't fathom dating somebody my sister had dated. I think it's absolutely disgusting in terms of like sex wise. Ugh, gross. But you know, this family does what they do. So okay, moving forward for the future, inner power gives me the courage and the power to do who must be done. What must be done? Okay, so I have a strong feeling that something big is coming up for her. I wouldn't be surprised because Saturn is returning, or did return recently, and a lot of people's karma, their callings are coming to pass, especially next year, 2022. A lot of blessings are going to come to people that have put the work in and so forth. And like I said, regardless of what you think of them morally, this family works hard. So with 10 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and 6 of Pentacles, they might be launching like a clothing brand. I get like it's going to be a family venture. I did pick up diapers I saw Kim doing children's stuff, so she might be partnering with her sister Kourtney to do diapers, and like they want to do family stuff, because that is going to make them a lot of money. The bottom line, they are about money. So Page of Earth, ego. It's gonna be a lot of fighting. I must say, I am not a fan of the way Kim Kardashian, in my opinion, bullies people. It's a very Libra thing to do. Not necessarily bully, it's not necessarily a Libra thing to bully people, but just like they have a way about them. I did a video about Kim, how she treats Kourtney in last week, so check that out. I recommend it, especially if you're watching this, because I don't think the way she treats her is very fair. It's kind of like she's the bully of the family. She bullies people into doing things, and she's going to be bullied. Kourtney's going to be bullied, in my opinion, into doing this project. So with Ace of Cups, King of Swords, and the Emperor, she's going to have to set a boundary towards her family and tell them, hey, I need to work. And it's funny because I saw one of the last episodes I saw was Kourtney setting boundaries and Kim like breaking those boundaries. And they say a big sign of a narcissist is when you tell them you have a boundary, and they either make you feel bad for having that boundary, or they yell at you for having that boundary. And she got a lot of backlash when she said she didn't want to do photo ops, she just wanted to be with her kids. So I have a strong feeling that she has to put up her boundaries, even if that means her not doing the deal. I think they'll budge and they'll end up, because they really need her. In fact, they come as like a family package, and Kourtney is very valuable in our family. Did I do Chloe? I think I did Chloe 2 weeks ago, but I strongly feel like there's like resentment towards each other behind the scenes. I think this family is a narcissistic family household where there's lots of secrets, lies, and so forth, and you go along to get along. Most families are, whether you believe it or not, and this is a strong representation of that. So especially when you see Rob, when you see how like I feel for him, I have so much empathy for him, and you can see that he's in a lot of pain, emotional pain. And in my opinion, I think he's in a lot of pain because you're not, I mean, when I was overweight, I was not at my peak. I was not emotionally healthy, I was not well, and how we look is often a byproduct of how we feel. That's probably why he doesn't want to be on camera anymore and stuff like that, you know. So with 2 of Wands and 9 of Pentacles, I have a strong feeling, like I said, new things coming. 9 of Pentacles. Is this 9 of Pentacles? Oh, 9 of Cups. So the past keeps coming back to haunt her, and I feel like it might have something to do with Scott. You know, I think a lot of people, like, they say want Scott and her to be together, and I just don't get it. I'm like, guys, leave the past in the past. Celebrities are people too. If they're no longer with somebody, it's insensitive to say to that person, you should still be with that person. I can't even imagine people telling me that I should still be with one of my exes. I would lose my ish. It's not okay. So if she's chosen to be with this guy Travis, honor that and respect that and move on with it, because I feel like it's kind of secretly annoying her. So with Page of Wands, the Justice, and 10 of Cups, I think they're gonna get married, her and Travis. Whoa, I wonder if I predicted that in the last video, but I see marriage. Even though I don't get the marriage card, I get Justice, which is legal, 10 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, marriage with Travis. Wow. And it's almost like she feels like she kind of has to get married to break the Scott curse, because I think him always being around has an effect on the relationship she's in now. So I wish her well. I'm rooting for her, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.